In more impromptu news, actually.
All right.
So I mean, I guess we have to talk about this, but as you know, we had quite a few people come to the country, and the president
Like, oh, I
met.
was like, when you say quite a few people, I'm like, someone's grandma came. Like,
No, 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 no,
are
no,
these
no.
important human beings?
So the president met Victoria Oakley, who's the chief
Hey, shout out to Miss Oakley.
executive officer of the IFPI,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah, I
the
saw that. Yeah.
International Federation of the Phonographic Industry. So I'm reading here. This is the statement he said. He said, "I'm encouraged by the shared commitment to strengthening Kenya's creative economy and positioning Nairobi as Africa's next major hub for the recorded music industry. I am particularly delighted that Sony Music, UMG, and Warner Music Group have all agreed to establish a presence in Nairobi. This is a significant vote of confidence in Kenya's creative talent, our policy direction, and the reforms underway to build a globally competitive music ecosystem. The next phase is implementation, creating an environment where artists, producers, publishers, and investors can thrive together. Kenya is open for music. Nairobi is ready." So the thing that most people took out of this is that the big three are coming to the country, but I was a bit confused because I was like, but see, they've already,
I don't think Sony is here. Are they?
yeah, Sony's. Well, they have a
Yeah.
representative in the Sony offices.
Here.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it's not like that here, like UMG has an office.
like
Do
they
we
don't
know?
have an office.
Okay, yeah,
But
okay.
they have even Warner is like still kind of abstract because it's like through
So now they're being
Africori
less
and stuff
abstract.
like that.
They're
How do you
actually
feel about
showing up.
okay? How do you feel about the big three potentially having a role to play? And do you think it's needed?
It's a good look. The big three being around is a good look. But then when I see the big three being around, I look at the big one and what the big one has been doing, because I don't know if they're going to do vastly different
You're
things.
talking about you and me.
Yes. Yeah, UME, a branch from UMG obviously being around. Just looking at what they've been doing, and I'm like, all right, are the other big two, are the other two going to do anything vastly different? What are their goals? Do they have similar goals in terms of just like platforming Africa and or platforming Kenya and East Africa, I guess, and using Kenya as the hub for that. It's cool though. I think it's cool. I think it's again, like I was saying earlier, I think all of these things happening are not isolated. As Kenyan music has become more important to Kenyan people, this is my opinion. Kenyan music has become more important to Kenyan people. People are seeing the need now. I think people outside are now looking in and seeing the need for more support, in that area. And just looking at what UME and UMG have been doing, I think the others are like, all right, cool. Maybe it's a thing where they probably wanted to be part of it for a while, but probably see just now is the right time to do it. And now is obviously a very good time to do it just because of the momentum I think that we have internally. Yeah, so maybe it's been a long time coming and now is the right time to do it. But either way, I think it's cool. We'll wait to see what that looks like in totality and how it works. Are they going to sign artists like you and me have been doing? Are they is it going to be like distribution? Like what's going to be going on here? Are we going to have like artist development from some of them and stuff like that? So it'll be good to see. But yeah, I like it. What do you think?
No, I think it's important. I think we need more competition. Like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. You don't want just like a big one like that, like what you just said.
Big one, yeah.
Yeah. You want more competition to be there. I mean, obviously, Sony is heavily invested in what Nyashinsky has going on, and UME are now with King Kaka and Njerai and a host of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to see that like competition. I want to see them really pushing these artists heavy and trying to push them more on the global scale. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's beneficial.
It's
for
cool
everyone.
though. Yeah, but when you say competition, like I would have loved to see the competition between like Kenyan labels. Like I think that's a space that's still a bit hollow. And so now all of these guys are coming in and they might add a little bit of what do you call it? density.
Realistically,
it,
I think the
but
Kenyan labels
we do need our own Kenyan.
The Kenyan labels need to partner with these
Okay.
major labels, because what happens a lot, like there's only so much you can do independently, and a lot of people build up their labels. We've seen it like with Maven, for example. You build up your label and then you get a distribution deal here and there, or then you also like integrate your label to the wider like for me personally, I think that's the best approach, because if you create an in-house label, or by in-house I mean a label that is created by Kenyans for Kenyans, right?
Yeah.
Then they understand exactly what to push and how to push it. Then you have them you have the major labels absorb that label. It makes more sense, as opposed to the major label just coming in and then trying to figure out
What's going
what
on.
to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I for me personally, that's what I want to see. I want to see one of our labels that are created here kind of get absorbed into the major like ecosystem.
Yeah.
And mainly because these guys have the ability to highly amplify what we have going on. And it's just the facts. Like in order to like really get far in the industry, labels are still very, 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 important.
Yep.
Yeah, just because of the amount of connectivity.
Don't let
that they have.
the indie wave fool you. They have.
And
I think they have a legit.
Is anybody really truly indie?
I am. You are.
When people say indie,
Actually, you're not.
when we're talking about companies, though, that's what I'm saying. Like when we talk about, oh, this is an independent distributor or an independent this like, and that.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Like I feel like
there's
the whole
affiliations
indie
at
thing,
some point.
Yeah,
it's
and
smoke and
everybody's and right now, guys, we are in an era where everybody's consolidating. All these big companies are all joining together, and nothing really truly feels independent anymore. But then also, sometimes I feel like I don't know how pertinent those conversations are. But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that's the only for me that would be the only like negative in this whole thing is that still it's still investments from outside and people coming from outside to sort of like figure out. I mean, to take part in what we're doing here rather than it from be a thing where it's us from the inside making it important. So like we do need, hey, if there are people really who are thinking about it and want to start something, and I'm not talking about like just independent labels, not just the indie small scale labels, like we're talking about the larger more important, almost like the Ogopa DJs, Caliph Records, maybe even bigger than that, just so that we can learn a lot more. I think through that we can learn a lot more about the industry and there'll be a lot more structure. But yeah, it's cool though. Hey, not complaining.
The fallout that came from this whole thing was the picture of Savara greeting Ruto's hand.
That's what guys are going to focus on. Like whenever there's that's
because he looked like he was almost bowing down, bro. It was kind of crazy.
Oh, you can't. Yeah. It sucks. But anyway, that's cool. Shout out to them. Just be careful who you're taking photos with, and because it's going to go online. It's going to go online. Maybe that's something he wanted to do. Maybe not. Never know.